Welcome back to the cryptoworld channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and right now Ethereum is just about to experience its next major move. So definitely make sure you're paying attention to that. And also, we are just about to see a bullish cross in the daily MACD in the total altcoin market cap, showing that altcoins could be due for some decent gains coming soon. I'll be covering all of that and more in this video, so definitely stick around all the way to the end of this video so that you're not missing out on any of this valuable information. And just before we jump into it, make sure to hit the like down below. And if you're new to the channel, you might as well subscribe with notifications turned on for more updates just like this every single day. But with all of that out of the way, let's get straight to what this video is about. So right here, we're on the Ethereum to US dollar chart on the 6-hour time frame, and obviously this is the same falling wedge pattern that I have been telling you about for the last few days now. But you'll notice that the current price of Ethereum, at least at the time from this video, is sitting very close to this line of resistance, which, by the way, this line of resistance is right now coming in at around 4,000 US dollars, and this line of support is coming in at around 3,600. So as I've been mentioning over the past few days, if we break below support, that is bearish. If we break above resistance, that is bullish. But technically speaking, because this is a falling wedge pattern, it is simply more likely for the price of Ethereum to break above resistance than it is for it to break below support. If you want the stats for this pattern, about 3 times out of 10 it breaks to the downside, and about 7 times out of 10 it breaks to the upside. And if we do end up breaking above resistance, what we need to see is some confirmation. So that can come in the form of multiple candle closes above this point of resistance, but obviously the higher the time frame, the more important the candle closes are. Also, anytime we're breaking an importance level on the chart, we need to see some volume coming in to back up that move. And then finally, a third possible confirmation method that we can use is if the price action forms a retest like that, basically retesting the previous resistance, flipping it into new support, or if we break a support line, retesting that support to flip it into resistance. Those are the 3 main confirmation methods that I personally use when determining a break of an important level, but we don't need to see all 3 confirmations to confirm a breakout. Even just one of those 3 can do, but obviously the more confirmations the better. And so if Ethereum can see a confirmed break above 4,000 US dollars and start making some new higher highs here on the 6-hour time frame, then the technical price target for this pattern is coming in at around 4.7k, which, by the way, from $4,000 to 4.7k, that is around an 18% gain. So obviously if that were to play out, that would not be a bad trade. And something else that hasn't really changed over the past couple of days is this importance level of support coming in at around 3,650 US dollars. By the way, this is the daily time frame for Ethereum, and this $3,650 level is important because of a few different reasons. First of all, it was previous resistance now acting as support, as we've just experienced, and also that exact same level is the 38.2% Fibonacci level, and also we have the 20-week simple moving average coming in at just above that level, more specifically at around 3.7k. So for as long as Ethereum is holding above 3.6k to 3.7k, we're actually still looking really good here on the larger timeframes like the daily chart. Ethereum only begins to flip much more bearish again if we start breaking below around 3.6k. And as we have been discussing, if something like that were to play out, if we were to break below 3.6k, the next major level of support to the downside, according to the VPVR indicator, is coming in closer towards 3.3k. And speaking about levels of support, staying on the daily time frame for Ethereum, but zoomed out a little bit further, what we have here is this descending line of resistance. Well, it was previous resistance, which is now acting as support. And by the way, this line just here was the neckline for this huge cup and handle pattern. And so because Ethereum is still holding above this level, technically speaking, that does mean that this cup and handle pattern can still continue to play out for as long as Ethereum holds above 3.7k, which is where this importance line is coming into play. Now checking out the total altcoin market cap on the daily time frame. So this chart just here basically shows us the total amount of money in the crypto markets altogether, minus the Bitcoin market cap. So this is Ethereum and every single other altcoin in existence combined. And right now, the total altcoin market cap is sitting at approximately 1.3 trillion US dollars. But what you'll notice here in the daily MACD is the fact that we are currently potentially seeing a bullish cross right now. I say potentially because we haven't actually confirmed that bullish cross. We really need to see at least one daily candle close to help confirm this bullish cross. But obviously, the more daily candle closes, the better, because you'll notice that back here towards the beginning of this month, we actually had one single day where we had a bullish cross, and then the very next day we went back into the red. So ideally, if we could see a couple daily candle closes while the MACD is flipping bullish, then in that case, that would be a very bullish sign for the altcoin market, because the last time something like that happened was at the end of September back here, and you can see what happened next for the altcoin market cap. And zooming out a little bit further, the time before that was back during June and July. So as you might have already guessed, a bullish cross in the daily MACD means that there's potentially some more bullish price action still to come. And so usually these bullish crosses work out to be pretty great buying opportunities. fees. Now, obviously that is not financial advice. I'm just letting you know what this indicator means. And as always, make sure you do your own research in any altcoin you invest in, because unlike Bitcoin and Ethereum, for example, if you start investing into much smaller altcoins, technically they do contain a higher risk of not recovering if the fundamentals for that altcoin are just not there. But what could be another bullish signal for the altcoin market? Well, looking at the Bitcoin dominance charts on the daily time frame, you'll notice that right now we are basically bouncing along this major level of supports coming in at about 40% dominance. And by the way, for the brand new viewers on the channel, if this Bitcoin dominance is going to the downside, that means Bitcoin is losing market share to the altcoins, which means the altcoins are outperforming Bitcoin on average. And then obviously it's the exact opposite. If the Bitcoin dominance goes back to the upside, that means Bitcoin is stealing market share back from the altcoins. So we're really in a deciding moment right now in the Bitcoin dominance. If we do end up forming a bounce here and a double bottom in the short term, then that technically would be a bearish signal for the altcoins in the shorter term, possibly looking at the next few weeks or so. And what I mean by bearish is underperforming against Bitcoin, not necessarily against the US dollar. But if the Bitcoin dominance breaks below 40%, then that could potentially trigger another altcoin season, which is basically a collapse in the Bitcoin dominance, which means a lot of altcoins will start outperforming Bitcoin again. And in a scenario like that, that is when we could see this bullish cross in the daily MACD for the altcoin market cap and another move to the upside in the altcoin market cap. But remember, it all strongly depends on what's happening over the next few days or so, whether or not we confirm this bullish cross with the daily candle closes and whether or not we break below that 40% support level. And if you want bonus crypto content throughout the day, and if you want to stay up to date in the crypto markets at all times, make sure you follow me over on my Twitter for all of that extra information. And the link to my Twitter is in the description down below and also in the pinned comments. If you enjoyed this video or got something valuable out of it, please make sure to leave a like down below. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe with notifications turned on for more updates just like this every single day. We're getting really close now to 100,000 subscribers on this channel, and honestly, I cannot thank you enough for all of your amazing support. I really do appreciate every single one of you. And for any of the new viewers out there, before you click off, make sure you're checking out one of these uploads if you haven't already. I've got a trading tutorial video in the top left and a passive income video in the bottom left showing you how I earn passive income every day on my crypto holdings. But anyway, that is it for today. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.